If you are concerned about your emotions surrounding financial issues, you can learn to manage them more effectively with the skill of mindfulness, which, as you know, is merely the process of observing your thoughts and emotions. And because mindfulness is a skill, it is something you can practice, become more proficient at, until ultimately it becomes an automatic habit, allowing you to experience your emotions naturally and still lead an effective life. When it comes to financial issues, it is useful to remember that our economic system is based on stimulus and response. That is, it is based on pressure. In order to get the things you need to live, you need to produce in the marketplace. And so therefore, the entire framework is based on stress. So if you are feeling emotions of stress related to money, it is natural. It is the way the system is structured. In response to stress of meeting needs or requirements or production, you are expected to be able to produce. And it is this system which creates forward progress in society. When you keep in mind that our economic system is based on pressure, it makes it easier to put things into perspective on a daily basis. When it comes to managing this pressure, the skill of mindfulness is also useful. And you begin, as you always begin, by observing your thoughts and emotions in relation to financial pressure. As you observe yourself responding to economic pressure, breathing deeply and naturally, you may find it curious that you are making a simple equation into an emotional one. When all you have to do, usually, is perform a task, or show up, or follow through on what is required of you. And as you continue to observe yourself, breathing deeply and naturally, you may find it humorous. The task you are engaged in, or the personality issues that are thrown into the mix simply because people need to add something of themselves into the equation, into transactions, when at the base of it, it is merely a transaction. And as you continue to observe yourself, feeling financial stress, breathing deeply and naturally, finding the conditions somewhat curious and perhaps humorous, you may find that you can accept your emotions as being a part of the financial equation. It is how you put your personality into the transaction. And you can continue to observe yourself, feeling these emotions, these thoughts, accepting them, breathing deeply, and you will find that you will experience a diminishing of the intensity of the emotions surrounding financial questions as you continue to breathe deeply and naturally, accepting yourself and your emotions in this situation, and as you continue to observe yourself, feeling these emotions, you can have compassion for yourself. Compassion is a higher level of self-acceptance, really a form of self-love. And you can love yourself unconditionally in regard to this situation, these financial pressures, which you accept, even as you experience a diminishing of the intensity of the emotions, and as you continue to observe yourself in economic situations, you may flash on an understanding as to why you keep repeating these patterns, or you may simply understand that you are a human being. You have a wide range of naturally occurring emotions, and you are living in an economic system based on pressure. And as you continue to observe yourself, breathing deeply and naturally, accepting your emotions about financial situations, feeling them diminish in intensity, you will find that it is easier to move forward, to experience the emotions, accept them, and still do the things you need to do in order to achieve your financial goals. You will find, as you continue to observe yourself, being able to feel your emotions and also be more flexible, more emotionally resilient as you continue to breathe deeply and naturally, observing yourself in economic situations. You may also find that you will grow in your understanding that all emotions are arbitrary, that they are learned patterns of behavior, made stronger through repetition over time. In the same way, you are practicing mindfulness as a skill which is growing stronger, so that you may always observe your emotions, accept them, and find yourself able to move forward while experiencing your emotions. You are also learning how to live more effectively in the world by accepting your emotions, breathing deeply and naturally. You are discovering the ability to select your emotions at will in particular situations so that you can be more effective. When it comes to financial pressure, you can continue to observe yourself, feeling the emotions, breathing deeply, accepting them, having compassion for yourself, and move forward as you continue to practice the skill of mindfulness, which is merely the act of observing your emotions, accepting them, and living a more effective life.